What is good? 2BRX episode 9 reaction. You got your boy, you got Miles. Lonnie may show up. We're gonna dive right into it. Lucky Cyan story. She has 3 episodes. This is the second one. I haven't seen it yet, so this is my blind reaction. Miles has initial thoughts. WL.
This bitch thinks she the weekend though. She gotta stop all of that goddamn singing. But a lot of twists and turns. They added a couple of like wrenches into the story. I'm fucking with what they're doing right now. But I just don't like the singing.
Man, you gotta have it. Just let it be. You gotta let it resonate in your soul. You gotta connect with the music.
You see, Riddell's acting like me right now with the troll and shit, and I get it. You know what I mean? But it's one thing to just be singing. The songs got to be good, and these songs aren't that good. Now there is one song that seems to be like the pillar of her singing career that she gets from Old Dude in the Orphanage. She also, because I went back and checked, she sang that song while Esol's fighting Esol. So this is like the important song for her. I think that song is good. Outside of that, her man, she need to have me ghostwrite. Yo, 2B Hero X, y'all need a ghostwriter for Lucky Cyan? Hit me up. I'll produce too. I got y'all.
I wonder if the Japanese or I guess Chinese dub is different. I wonder what that music sounds like.
Probably.
Because I'm guessing because you can't just like translate a song and then just sing it. You have to just make a new song basically when you're dubbing it. So that's interesting. If you guys seen it, let us know in the comments. Let's dive right into the episode.
Really? That's a point of pride? Whoa. Why is it glowing?
Why is it glowing? Okay, that's it. That's definitely subtle foreshadowing for this dude's abilities for sure. Let's go, Lonnie. Right off rip, we got a little interesting thing with the Calamity. Obviously, this is before what happened at the end of last episode, but maybe our boy's abilities starting to manifest a little bit related to music. Who knows? Who knows? All right, let's continue.
Song counter for the people at home. 1.
They're just practicing a little bit, man.
I don't give a fuck.
No,
I don't want to hear this shit.
Why was?
Hey, you know what? I'm glad I saw this after I saw this one clip. So I was scrolling through TikTok, being a little degenerate. And I saw this Ed Sheeran clip. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but Ed Sheeran, who is one of the most popular artists of our generation, who has some bangers, of course, he showed a clip of him at his very beginning processes of him being an artist. And then he showed him singing at the very start, and he was just as bad as this dude. So
don't disrespect Ed Sheeran like that, bro.
I'm dead ass. You can listen to the clip too. It's just as bad as this dude.
Hey,
I'm not even trolling.
This dude ever made this.
But he wasn't really doing that, like doing that like in the beginning or something, and doing that in like a show are two completely different things. You're trying to give us a good product.
I'm just talking about the character of the story. I'm being immersed. This guy's a beginner.
My character story, that singing's ass.
Last time I checked, this little boy didn't make it. This little boy didn't make 18, so I don't care. No excuses.
Hey,
Ed Sheeran made 18.
Ed Sheeran started off bad. He even admitted that he was bad, and he grew into one of the greatest.
Yeah, they're not
our generation.
Hey man,
the voice actor is gonna magically get better, Riddell. The voice actor
of his career, he made 18.
Bro, I'm immersed. I'm talking about the character, not the voice actor.
I'm not immersed at all.
Nigga, you can't sing.
This is ruining my immersion.
I mean, he's supposed to be a little kid starting his singing journey.
Hey, Michael Jackson was little and he could sing. So
exactly.
But Michael Jackson is the king of pop. I brought up
what that mean.
What that mean?
No.
A lot of young kids.
Y'all can't pivot. You
brought up age, and I brought up a singer that could sing young at a young age.
I brought up one too who can sing now, but was asked when he was young.
Ed Sheeran. You think he's gonna get better?
Ed Sheeran was a teenager. Michael Jackson was a kid. So no.
This guy's a teenager. There we go.
No, he's not.
He definitely looks like one.
That nigga's 11. 11, not a teenager, bro. It's 11.
He's a preteen. You know, it's right in between.
Nah.
Okay. All right. Let's see if old boy gets better.
For people at home, song 1.
Song 1.
Oh no. Has my voice gotten better?
I don't think it's his power.
Oh wait. He thinks it's gotten better? He thinks his voice got better, Miles.
That's progress. That's how singing works.
Yeah.
Not everybody's Michael Jackson from Rip, man.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
One thing I do think is interesting, I just remembered that in the character trailers for Lucky Cyan, her guitar gets turned into a bow and arrow. So I'm guessing this is the guitar that can kind of turn itself into a weapon, because we know Lucky Cyan's ability has nothing to do with creating like arrow beams or whatever.
Constructs, yeah.
Yeah, her ability is purely luck based. So I'm curious to see how this weapon works for sure.
Who can really say?
Hey!
Was that eight? I'm guessing that's 8,000, 80,213.
8,213.
It's not 800. There's only 5 numbers, so it's 80,213.
That's what I just
They
said.
could have just made it look like clearer numbers.
It wouldn't be very anime-esque if they made it look like clear numbers. You got to add some uniqueness to it.
I guess.
It's straight from the dean's mouth. Poor kid.
It's kind of insane to me when drop the video or clip, whatever I dropped, and people in the comments were with a straight face saying, "Oh, this is not a cult. This isn't a cult." At this, I don't know how you see what was going on and don't think it's a cult. I think some people think cults are only if you like worship Satan.
Nah. That's a great. Nah. Yeah, I don't know. I have to see like the point of view of your commenters, but I don't see how they could not think this is a cult.
Yeah, it's. Hey, man.
With Cyan, my fault. With Cyan being like the worship deity and the headmaster being like the guy behind it, like it's
and they're creating a bunch of like material toys, worshiping idols for her.
So stay right there, Riddell. Could we not say that the hero association, or at least the current trust system, aren't they just forming cults for different heroes?
I mean, there is definitely, for this universe in particular, which is why the fact that they created a cult in the first place was like so genius to create believers. The correlation between cults and this power system is so strong with one another. Probably the best way to create a top 10 hero is to form a cult to an extent, because you only can get so many believers in with a cult. But it's one of the strongest ways to get like devout believers for sure. I wouldn't call everybody else like having cults though necessarily. I do think there's like distinct differences.
Mm-hmm.
The only one that could be though is X. He could legit have his own technical cult, because I don't know if you saw the character trailer for X. They basically consider him a god. So that's legit the same thing. No, this might be even more, because Lucky Cyan she's a maiden or whatever, kind of like Sister Mary, whereas X legit god. So it could be even worse for X. We'll see.
For sure.
I always knew.
Is this a good song? Good opening?
No. In general, I feel like we've lost our way when it comes to openings. I think Don and Mashal, I'm not going to say they're a step in the right direction. They are the direction. But in general, I feel like opening themes have kind of fell off.
Well, Miles, like they're kind of the exception, because it's those openings are made by the same artist.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like they are the direction, though. Like they are because a lot of our favorite openings are made by the same people. Like a lot of Naruto's best openings are made by Flow and so on and so forth. So that's always been a thing. I just think in general, the quality of openings has been horrible. Like One Piece has been, I'd say, has been okay. AOT is always good. Demon Slayer's all right, but outside of that, shits are bad, like their ass.
Yeah. Go ahead, Lonnie.
No, I disagree.
Damn. What's some good openings, Lonnie? Put me on.
Fire Force has some good ones.
Okay.
Black Clover has some good ones.
Yeah, I said Black Clover.
Oh, you did? All right.
But Black Clover's been a while ago. He's kind of talking what's going on right now.
Yeah, I'm talking about right now. Yeah.
Oh, right now, because I was about to say JoJo's.
Oh, my nigga. Come
Yeah,
on. I'm
yeah,
talking. Yeah, I'm talking about right now specifically. Because if we're talking about all time, Bleach got some cracked out ones. Like, there's a lot throughout time. I'm talking about like modern.
I can't name any like. Does you like Apothecary Diaries?
It's cool.
It's
cool.
all right. Yeah, it's nothing crazy.
Like free runs didn't really move me.
Mm-mm.
So, and people were pissed about the Sakamoto Days one.
I don't like that one.
Mid. Kaiju number 8 was good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What Solo Leveling? Does it have a good opening? The
not,
most Blaze series of
right.
our generation.
It's all right. It's all right.
Like
See,
the visuals are dope, but the song is
even JJKs don't really like move me.
No, I mean, no, You Are My Special was like a banger, and it was really popular. Like, and it's like still like memeable and like it's still like the TikTok sound and stuff like that.
Okay, maybe some hate bias on my part. Then maybe.
I mean, overall, the premise I agree with because it's kind of insane when you think about it. A lot of these opening back in the day compared to now, the fact that Naruto and Bleach were like constantly putting out banger openings,
like
constantly.
everyone.
Yeah, a lot of the anime that we knew back in the day have like Cowboy Bebop, iconic opening for sure. Everybody knows that. FMA, same thing. It's just now there's probably some people take the more concerted effort than others. Like Don, man, I don't know if they knew. Yeah, we got one. We got one right here. And then obviously the Mashal I listened to recently is actually pretty good as well.
Yeah.
So this one's solid though. I feel like this opening is kind of on par. No, Arcane is better, but it's like toned down better. Arcane opening.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
All right, let's continue.
You will not take that from me. And
my dream is to save the world, to become a hero. He's a villain.
What you mean? He's trying to help the world become a hero.
To change the world. That's that skewed morality joint that some of the biggest villains try to bring out. That's that Madara logic. I'm just saving you guys all. This is all for your best interest, man.
Was he wrong?
I like free will personally. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I don't want to be in the Matrix. Would you? Okay, question, Miles. If you got the red pill and the blue pill, which one are you choosing?
We're not talking about my morality and my choice, though. I'm just talking about if one ideal is right and one ideal is wrong. I don't think Madara is wrong in his thought process.
It's wrong at all.
Do I agree? I don't have to agree with his thought process to think it was right or wrong.
I understand the logic. I think it's completely wrong.
Oh,
100%.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but Naruto's stance was right, but his defense was weak. In my opinion. He was on the right side, but what he was saying to Madara wasn't hitting.
And Pain too, I'm not gonna lie. Same thing.
I would have to relook at, because he didn't really have a response to Pain's speech, but he kind of opened up Nagato's eyes. I have to relook at what he said there. I don't remember what he said for Nagato and Madara.
Right side, but like his actual delivery wasn't that strong. Like his actual topics that he was bringing up wasn't. It wasn't.
I'll have to relook at it to have an opinion. No opinion. I don't remember right now. But I trust my boy Naruto.
It's like when Miles was getting on me and Santo for saying Bleach was the better anime of the year, and he's like, if you guys use actual materials that I would have actually accepted, then you would have actually had a case, but we didn't. It's like that.
I would have to see for myself. All right, let's continue with our new villain.
I can't tell what his powers are.
It's like it's like a limbo octopus.
Yeah.
So I have the perfect comparison based off what I can tell right now.
Mm-hmm.
Who's seen Elfen Lied?
Mm-hmm.
Lucy's abilities is the perfect comp for this. As of right now, because it looks like
Yeah.
he's moving around invisible
like either
appendages.
like invisible tentacles or like interdimensional tentacle things or whatever.
Something.
Let's
But
see
when
what
he
they
hit
can
the
do.
when he hit the first guy, it looked like wind, and then in
Yeah.
the picture, it looked like fire or some shit. So I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
Conjure thing different.
But I mean, depending on the force, it could seem like it's wind, considering it's invisible.
Yeah.
So we
For
will
sure.
see. Now this is going to be the first opportunity to see what her ability can do in actual combat. To be fair to her, she's super young, so I'm not expecting much, but we'll see. But this guy is also next to her, and he's the Calamity. So he just came right up to you. Just let him do that.
That's what I was saying. With a guitar and you got powers, my nigga. No wonder he didn't make it as a hero. Dude was a fucking bomb.
That's legit. No wonder you're so fodder. You got no battle instincts. What was that?
A kid. Like, come on, bro.
No abilities. He
You
just
got the
got
awareness of a
guitar.
guppy.
Yeah, that was bad.
And these things must not be that strong, considering a guitar sliced all of them. Okay, bro. With the strength of an 11-year-old and a guitar. Okay, bro. All right. All right. Okay, bro. Her luck is that good that a random ass truck. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I feel like her ability is the second most broken in the series. If she could just conjure random ass trucks, oh yeah, she got it.
Your track record not good, Riddell.
I don't know about all that. What's another character who has undead unluck?
Yeah, the girl from Under the Look.
It's like a reverse version of her ability, basically.
Also,
where she summons bad things happening. I mean, Cyan could just summon good things happening in her favor.
There's the female that was in Domino in Deadpool.
Hers was cracked though.
Yeah.
I don't read the comics. So I don't know what she could do.
It was in the second movie.
No, I know who you're talking about. I just don't know the extent of what she could do.
Yeah,
it's like luck probability.
We'll have to kind of see if Cyan. I mean, based off the expectation on who she becomes later on, we don't even know if she's in the top 10 heroes, because the whole thing about 2BRX was that we're going to follow the journeys of these potential top 10 heroes. As of right now, we haven't been following top 10 heroes. We've been following people who are like adjacent to being top 10 or becoming top 10. So Cyan might not be top 10 later on, but I think someone in the comments said she's probably number 7 because 7 is a lucky number. Which would make sense. I wouldn't be mad.
Watch yourself. You still got a jinx to worry about.
So that might be the first confirmation that his ability, he actually has an ability. We're always alluding to the idea, considering he's called the Calamity and everything, but nothing ever really manifested for us to believe he's really has an ability that's opposite of Cyan. But that truck 100% turned to hit them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's the unluck of the series. She's the luck of the series. My question is, should Cyan have left? Because it looks like she's about to leave. Because some people would argue that just playing the devil's advocate, why didn't she go help him?
Man, those people got to grow up, bro.
I'm with you.
Like, bro, like he said leave. I'm holding him. Get out of here. Leave, bro.
You also got to take into account she's a little girl. I mean, yeah, her ability is broken, but she only could do so much, and she's been like controlled her entire life, basically. So I'm not mad at her leaving by any means, but it also makes sense on why, in her character backstory, this is always something on her mind throughout her entire life, basically. All right, let's see.
2.
You don't think it's an appropriate time to sing? You're all alone by yourself. You need to feel better a little bit.
That shit ass, bro.
Hey man, you gotta let out your emotions. Singing and music is an outlet.
I'm sure.
I think I've heard this one before. I can't remember the name for some reason.
It's called My Color, and I wrote it myself for your information.
Something popped into my head.
What's up?
She recognized the lyrics of the song. He had that song stuck in his head since he was a little kid.
Mhm.
They're from the same location. This is a song they both heard when they were like very, 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 very young. And it also makes sense why they both have similar abilities but opposite.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. But I'm curious though, because I'll be kind of upset, but I kind of understand the direction. Because I kind of like this kid. I can see how he could end up being molded into like a big time villain for the series, though. So
End of the episode, gang.
okay, all right, we lost.
Resonates with your very.
Riddell, can you pause it real quick? Yo, Lonnie, you here? Nigga, is this song good?
Oh my.
That's my problem. Like, Riddell, if the songs are good, we good, my nigga. This shit ass.
I hear you. I don't think it's that good either, but I still don't mind it in the context of like what is going on. Like for the first guy, he was trying to get better at singing, so he's very, very raw. This one, she's still extremely young, and she's just kind of letting out her emotion. I feel like we've all heard people sing where they're so emotional that they start cracking up.
That is not what's happening here.
What the hell are you talking
happening
about?
here?
What are you talking about?
What are you
How is it
doing,
not
bro?
what's happening here?
What are you doing?
She's by herself and she just lost everybody she knew. How the hell is this not?
Bro,
what's
but it's
happening?
not like the characters actually singing the song. This is a person in the studio, my
Bro,
nigga.
y'all, okay.
And they can't sing.
Oh my god.
And
Y'all
they
are
can't
so
sing, my
disgusting.
nigga.
What's the
No, this
point
is
of
nasty.
immersing into what is
Nasty
going
as hell.
on? No, it's nasty when you guys are expecting, oh, they just can't sing. Where it's like
They can't, my
They
nigga.
can't sing.
Why they can't?
the scene is all about being emotional in this situation. It's just
Bro,
singing out your feelings.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
I
my
don't-
god,
I'm
y'all
not
are
sure.
So nasty.
They're
I'm
not
not
portraying that she's emotional right now. She's
I'm
just
not
singing
sure.
like this.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
It's ass.
I'm not.
It's ass.
Oh my god, this is y'all are so disgusting. Y'all are so disgusting.
I don't know, Riddell. This shit is not hitting to me though.
You're literally just,
I don't think it's like this is not something I'm gonna bang on whatever.
no, you're missing
but
the point. It's not that it's not.
your point is
important to the
dog shit.
story.
That's why I'm missing
No,
it. Like
no,
it
it's
doesn't
not that
make
it's not
sense.
important to the story. I'm fine with her. I'm fine with the character itself singing right here. I'm fine with it happening in the story. I have no issue with that. My only issue is that they got a bum ass nigga on the mic. That is what I'm mad at. They got a bum ass nigga on the mic. Can we hear the Japanese version? Because maybe that motherfucker.
Talk to
can
this
sing.
nigga.
Can we
Talk
hear
to
the
this nigga,
Yo,
Lonnie.
turn on the dubbed. Turn on the dub because I want to hear it because I feel like the Japanese person can sing. I just feel that.
Riddell, we can finish the episode out, and this could be like a little bonus content. Put the fucking Japanese song on, and I want to
I
compare
want to
the
hear
two.
that shit.
I'm pretty sure I don't even know if it's Japanese and not Chinese. But
I don't care. I don't care. I want the
Whoever.
this is weird energy. I'm gonna be honest.
Because guess
What?
if the singing's actually heat, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Because if someone goes out of their way to try to sound emotional and have like cracks in their voice, then this is exactly what you would sound like.
Okay, but if we hear the
Versus-
original version and it's not like that,
I'm not
and it's
comparing
just
original
good, and it
version.
just
I'm just
sounds
assessing
good,
what they're doing in this scene.
if
In
it
this
just
scene,
sounds good.
Riddell,
Yo,
is there a chance you might be over
fucking
assessing?
No, I agree. I could be over assessing, and they could just be trash. But I mean, in this role, I'm not mad at how she's singing right now, considering she's a little girl who just lost the only person that cared about her in a stressful situation by herself. I've heard people sing and sound exactly like this when they're like super emotional.
This bad?
Oh my god. She's singing but the emotions not allow her to kind of get immersed into what she's singing.
That means she
every
can't sing.
singing,
That means she can't sing.
No, it doesn't. Singing
Yes,
is
it
all about
does.
technique. No,
Yes,
it
it does.
doesn't.
Yes,
Singing
it does.
is all about technique.
Okay, so then that means her technique is lacking it because she's not able to portray this range of emotions with her voice. I'm cool with that.
That's fine.
That means she can't sing.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
it just means she's emotional.
She's lacking the ability to convey what she's trying to do, which means she can't do it, which means she's not good.
This is nasty word.
A good singer would be able to do that.
I've heard great singers be super emotional, and it doesn't sound nearly as good as their normal stuff.
Okay, nearly as good as their normal stuff, and not sounding good though is not the same thing.
I mean, this is cool for like a teenager singing.
It's bad, Riddell.
This is bad singing. This shit is ass.
She's 11.
That's a bad singer.
No, the voice actor's not 11.
But I don't watch anime and go like, "Oh, voice actor, how they're sounding." That doesn't make sense to me. I'm watching an anime.
What?
I don't think about.
Hey, we can move on, y'all, because that makes no sense, though.
Okay, so when you watch an anime and you're kind of understanding the kind of vocal performance based off different scenarios, are you thinking about the age and the type of person who's voicing that thing, or you're thinking about the character and how they're supposed to be portrayed as they're saying whatever they're saying?
Riddell, if most people thought that way, then they wouldn't call Luffy's voice actor in English and other bad VAs bad, because they would say, "Oh, this is the character. He's a small child. It's okay for him to sound like that." Nobody views that shit like that, bro. If you voice act good, if you sing good, you sing good. If you don't, you don't. But niggas aren't making concessions based off what they're portraying in their character. There would be no reason why people say Luffy's voice actor is bad in English. And I know we've all heard that. There'd be no reason for that.
I've heard people say that. I've heard people praise it. I've heard, like, it's at the end of the day.
But the common concession is that Luffy's voice actor.
Honestly, I don't really hear the comment. I don't really hear the stuff about Luffy's voice acting that much. Personally, I'm not really in those situations on the general spectrum where I'm like, I hear people just shitting on Luffy's voice acting. The one that I did hear mainstream is Asta. That's the one I heard.
Okay, same thing.
I heard, but I heard that one in regards to he screams too much, but that's in regards to his character, because both in the dub and the sub and the manga, he screams too much. But that's just his character.
Riddell, honestly, at this point, you're giving it to be hero tax. You think you like to be hero, so like you're justifying it being bad.
No, I'm not. I'm just looking at the context of the situation. It has nothing about justifying anything.
But even in the point that you're saying,
because I've criticized To Be Hero just last time. I was like, "Yo, this animation looks weird."
I got you. But even in what you're saying, Riddell, when they're saying that Asta's voice is annoying, they're not maligning his character because of that. They're talking about the VA and the screaming.
Yes, they are. They are maligning his character because of that.
They're talking about the voice actor himself. The voice actor is annoying.
Bro, I'm getting gaslit, bro.
Voice.
No, you're not. I swear to God, you're not.
I swear to God.
I swear to God, you're not.
People hate Asta's character because of his screaming. They don't go look up the voice actor. I want you not to.
It doesn't even matter who the
character.
Riddell, it don't even matter who the voice actor is. It's not about who they are.
I literally have heard people say, "I don't watch Black Clover because I hate that guy's voice." They literally,
and they hate Asta. No, they hate his screaming. They don't hate his voice. They hate his screaming. They hate the character.
So the way that he screams, is very annoying.
They hate both the sub and the dub. They even hate it in the manga. They just hate that Asta screams a lot. Period. His character. Period.
I didn't hear nobody hating on Black Clover manga for screaming. What you got again?
No, I never heard a single.
Well, a lot of people just don't like Asta's character in general because of his expressive nature. You can't hear pages, but they don't like how he's constantly like yelling all the time. That's just his character personality.
Who says that?
I'm getting gaslit, bro. I swear to God, because if I pulled this shit up, it doesn't mean shit to me right now in the context, because I'll just be right. And then I'm like, okay, I don't care though. Is it okay?
Ultimately, Riddell, I like Lucky Cyan's character. I think she's a great character. There's nothing wrong with Lucky Cyan. The bitch that's voice acting Lucky Cyan cannot sing. And it's ruining my immersion because these songs are not good and they're coming at a frequent pace.
Did you like her? You said I'm just
there's one song I like and she hasn't sung it yet.
So was she singing good then?
Maybe it was within her vocal range, but yeah, it sounds fine.
Okay, we'll get to that. And then we'll come all the way full circle and discuss this. Do we think that's someone important?
I don't know, but honestly, the episode,
that could be X.
I didn't even think of
Ooh.
that. I didn't
Well,
think of
hold on. Let's I kind of like that. Hold on.
that. I didn't think of.
It's hard to tell with just the back of his head.
I'm thinking of like the hairstyle, and like they're just not showing his face.
His hairstyle, his hair is
He always
gray, though.
flips the coin. He flips a gold. He flips gold coins.
You are on to something
That
there.
might
He
be
does
X.
flip coin. That could be.
Before I can
Oh
save
wow!
You know, if I'm lucky, I would be fucking getting a lottery ticket too. That's just an automatic W. That's automatic wealth right there. Oh, this is just not fair. This is the biggest cheat code, man. Wow, she lost. I wonder why.
Oh, it's her power.
Oh. I like how her ability works. Just in the smallest situations, it just helps. In that circumstance, he didn't have change, and then automatically he had change to help her. And I like Isol's ability, but this ability is ridiculous.
My only ask from it, I wanted to see some more practical uses,
Yeah,
like
how
on
is
the
her
fly
to-
in the moment, and then I also want to see her do it without singing or using her voice or anything.
And can she utilize it in combat in any way?
Yeah. That's what I mean, Lonnie. Because if you're fighting, are you gonna start singing? Like,
well,
Yeah.
she didn't sing when the truck came in.
Well, I'm saying like,
but she yelled her
I'm
voice.
saying, like an actual like if she's fighting somebody, like your probability is like gonna be in your favor. But if you can't actually do it, if you don't have the capabilities to actually hurt anybody, then what can you do?
Riddell, I think it's heavily tied to her voice, at least for now.
I guess the only example of it, and I agree that I've been saying the same thing. I want to see how she uses it in combat. Is when she threw the marble and it hit it dead on, and she didn't say anything when she did that.
Yeah. So that's
With
what I'm
Calamity?
like, she have like a weapon that like, or she's just like really good at like throwing things.
Well, her guitar could turn into a bow and arrow in the character trailer. So,
Well,
you know, we'll see, man. I'm here for it.
Riddell.
Where was he the entire time? He just allowed this little girl to get indoctrinated into a cult. See, this guy's not as good as we thought, bro.
For believing in his friend and not knowing?
You didn't even check up. You don't even. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. For believing in your friend and not checking up. Yep.
Well, I mean, this guy trying to start a revolution based on what we know about him working with Queen and trying to find a system to replace trust. The nigga's just busy, bro. It happens.
the guy appears to just be like have like an orphanage and stuff like that. Like
yeah, so he busy.
What he portrays himself as.
I'm gonna be honest. The moment I see them selling material and calling her the Sacred Maiden, I'm like, what the fuck?
How is he supposed to know?
How would he know?
She's called the Sacred Maiden in general. Like that's her public title.
Yeah, but like the cult is still like secluded. There's not like she's not like online and things like that. Like she only had like the people in that area.
So she is online because we just saw people talking about her. But in a situation where you give a girl who you had an invested interest in because she survived a plane crash to an orphanage, and then
He didn't He didn't have an invested interest in her.
She survived in a plane crash.
I drop you off later.
Okay, I'm not using this term to indicate that like he cares a lot about her. I'm just saying he cares about her. She's more notable than an average orphan. That's basically all I'm saying here. Because she survived the plane crash by herself as a lone survivor. And this is what kickstarted him leaving the journalism company that he was a part of as well. Because he thinks, or he might be thinking, that it was a inside job or something like that. Ultimately, though, you knew of her. She was important to the next part of your journey and establishing the problem, or just solidifying the problems of hero society. And then all of a sudden, time goes by, you find out that she's called the Sacred Maiden and people worship her. I'll be
Well-
kind of thinking that's sus. I'm gonna be honest.
But how do we know that he knows that though?
Didn't he just say that? Oh, let me retweet it. It could be that she just was off his radar. I don't know. He's also a journalist, and now he has an agency. I will say this: It's hard for me to give someone who seems to have this much influence the benefit of the doubt here, but especially when with someone you consider your friend is doing something. Sure, for now, I won't harp on him too much. But this guy and the blonde dude are the people in the in Queen's character trailer.
You want her to be a hero?
I wonder if she's the I don't think she's the same lady as the one that helped Nice or not help. I don't think so. They got similar looks though. The guy that something I did want to bring up, and maybe you guys know because I didn't remember, or I have no idea. The guy that I still think might be a potential villain for the series, Queen's dad. His voice sounds extremely familiar. I just don't know where it comes from. He has like a super iconic voice that I've definitely heard before. So if someone knows what that voice is, let me know. Big secret. Do they reveal the secret? I'm guessing they don't reveal the secret in this episode.
Nah, but he has like a crash out moment though. Or at least I think he's having a crash out moment.
It'll be tough. I don't want this guy to be a villain, but
what do you think though? If he had are we sure he has powers?
Oh, I'm confident.
Like
the truck moved to hit him.
Or Lonnie, even if it's not the truck scene, like that had nothing to do with him. Like he has like an epithet already. Like he's known as a calamity. Every orphanage he goes to, a misfortune happens to them. So there's something with him.
Yeah. Hopefully if he's going to crash out, at the very least, hopefully it's more reasonable than that. I don't even know what I was about to say. That dumbass Esol.
Like the reason why I say maybe is because and we'll see in like a couple moments, the crash out isn't like consistent with like what we believe his powers to be. So it might be him, it might not. I'm really not sure, but I think it's him.
Okay, but all right. Lucky Cyan concert.
This is the one I like.
What are all these green light things? I have no idea.
It has to do with her power, I think, like reverberating or some shit. But then look, he has purple of the same thing.
I'm already 100% with you. This is 100% his power.
But what threw me off though, they're zombified though.
Yeah, this is giving me extreme Resident Evil vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't think this gives me extreme Resident Evil vibes? Like I'm like Wesker.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, low key.
Cause he doesn't have all the stuff on him. It sounds like he wanted him to do this.
I don't think their powers are as simple as like luck and like misfortune. I think there's like more to it.
Let's see.
Because I don't know. Because it seems like she's buffing the people around her. He's like debuffing them. That's in like a gaming simple terms thing. But it has to do more with the people, like, than just them. I don't know how to really put it together in words, but that effect that we see makes me think it has to do a lot more with like how many people they can galvanize with their ability, outside of them just getting like random hints of like luck here and there.
Luck and bad luck. Yeah, there has to be. At first, I try to give it a benefit of the doubt because maybe it might be way more broken than anticipated. And now I am full on board that both of them came from the same location, wherever that location was. I'm 100% on board with that. I feel like they left enough hints to indicate that their powers are legit antithesis of one another. And then it brought it full circle. The fact that we saw these green stuff, and when he used the guitar, he manifested green stuff too.
He did.
So let's see. I want to go to that exact scene real quick. Right here.
Check it out. It even has a built-in amp. Nice. Yes. Right. My reward for not causing any trouble for a whole year.
Really? That's a point of pride? Whoa.
So he's manifesting the same green energy that Cyan produces.
Yes.
So, I mean, at this point, it's very possible that they actually have the same power, but they're just different based off their experiences. Where his becomes more of a calamity, and that's why it turned blue and purple. And then hers, she's just like a good person. She has more of a positive mindset. So that's why hers is more green. That's why when he was so happy, his was green as well. But this all started from somewhere. And then obviously the stuff with the they remember the same song that they had when they were younger.
Yep.
So they must be experiments or something like that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know how to kind of. This is breaking my perception of what the series is because we thought the trust value, even when Queen said, "Oh, I'm gonna tear down the trust value system," this power system may work complete. It still may work completely different than we expect.
For sure. No, I'm with you. I agree.
Okay, I'm invested in these two, man. And we only got one more episode.
Thank God. Who's next?
Queen.
Thank God.
Okay. I'm here for Queen. I mean, I can't wait for Johnny Boy. I'm extremely curious to see Johnny Boy's story.
That's the furry dude?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to see furry dude too. I actually do want to see furry dude.
Especially since he's the son of a former ex.
I
gotta see what he got.
The ninja dude is the one I don't want to see.
Mr. The edgy dude, bro.
Bro, I just hope they like go outside of the cliche, give him some personality or something. I'm hoping he's not just edgy ninja dude. Please no.
I'm not that interested. I think the dog dude only has 2 episodes.
I want to see the doggo. That's the one I'm hyped for the doggo.
There's some really good gems from this episode. We're kind of figuring out their powers don't work exactly how we expect. I think Lonnie was on point that the first person to meet her was X.
Yeah.
And if you watch the trailer of X as well, X was the person who met the dog dude too. So he's very much intertwined. And then obviously the first couple episodes, every time the animation switch, we always hear a snap. He is, I don't know how they're going to play everything. I don't know what he is in this series. I mean, I'm here for it though.
I'm wondering how that tournament's going to go. A lot of busted abilities interacting with each other.
Also,
go ahead, Lonnie.
I was gonna say, Queen's like main objective is like to dethrone X. Like she has like an issue with what X is doing personally.
Is it X or is it the trust system?
I thought she also mentioned. I thought she mentioned X before she even mentioned.
She said she wanted to become X.
Yeah,
but she has an issue with the trust value system.
Yeah, I think she needs to be X in order to change that system, is what she believes.
It's so interesting that X is so important to what this series is, and we've heard about people who used to be X, like Esol, but we've yet to technically see X yet. There's something there for sure. I don't know. In terms of all the kind of character dynamics, this Calamity and Cyan has been the most interesting. I don't know how this is going to end though. I don't know how they're going to wrap up this story because technically we went back in the past for this. So Cyan obviously lives, but is she going to fight him?
How would a fight between them even look like? Like what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Did they say how he became an orphan? Was he also in the plane crash, or was it like unrelated incident?
Unrelated.
Okay.
They said he was bouncing. They said he's been just bouncing from orphanage to orphanage. He wasn't in the plane crash.
Got you. Okay.
But also, how did he gain enough power to do that in the first place?
What, to all those people?
Yeah.
Whatever bro said in his ear must have like triggered something.
I don't know what he could have said to her for him to crash out like this. Probably has to do with their past, both of their past. Has to.
Either their past or what they're involved with now, or what sides involved with now.
With that new hero society.
Yeah, even if it was something like, oh, like you said, his boy's a part of it. He can be like, yo, she's in my clutches again. Like, not my people, but people adjacent, low key. Like she's in the fold.
Yeah, because we're the perception of a lot of these hero organizations being good has been broken for a while. It's hard to see if any of these are good or bad anymore. Hey, W episode. I'm interested to see the season finale. Do we get another death?
I hope not. But it might be him. Bro, do we know his name? Does bro have a name?
I don't know his name, no.
Yeah, so I think if we get a death, it's probably going to be his more than likely.
Yeah. We got Moon got cooked. Then we got Isol got cooked. A death is going to happen. It is. And the only one that people are probably going to care about that died is him. Because nobody cares if Wesker dies. I'm going to be honest. That dude's a scumbag. Straight villain. W episode. Anything else before we wrap with this?
We're gonna do the other song off stream.
Oh yeah, the other one.
We'll let you know our findings.
Okay. But when she actually was full concert performing in front of people, was she not singing good?
Yeah, I already said that shit was fire. I said that song was good.
So
that's one out of 4 though.
They're different contexts though. Oh my gosh, yo. Okay, all right.
Well. You don't gotta say y'all. Lonnie's quiet. You can say me.
No,
he agrees with you.
I agree.
And
I got nothing to add. No notes.
It doesn't make sense. Right? Wait. Oh, now she's professional. Same voice actor. Now she sings better versus her. Okay, whatever. I don't care anymore. Anyhow,
Hold her again back in the booth.
She was singing good. What are you talking about?
Hey, bro, maybe she don't have good vocal range. She can only sing one type of way.
Yo, these MFers are so nasty.
How is that nasty?
She sang the same song.
Yeah, in a different note.
Because
you know a falsetto. You know all of those are different sounds, right?
Yes, but
so maybe she's only a falsetto. She can't do any other type of voice.
I'm gonna give her. This is my perception because we don't know. I'm gonna say she purposely sang that way, so it seems like she was an emotional amateur. Then when she actually had to perform in front of people and look professional, she killed it. So
this nigga's like saying, "Oh, it's not that it was bad; it's that it was purposely bad, which is so good because like."
Yes, Lonnie.
Right now.
I guess context doesn't mean anything to people.
No,
if you're a good singer,
for having a bad singing performance,
it wasn't bad. It was amateur. It wasn't bad. You guys are overreacting.
Lonnie, you hit it on the nose earlier. You're giving it the 2B hero tax. You're thinking they're doing way more than they're actually doing.
Or you think she's doing way less than she's actually doing.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stand on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess this is where we differ. You know, that's why I'm not surprised she cooked afterwards. So it is what it is.
She sang 4 songs, y'all. Remember, people at home.
Yeah, progression of the singer, but
how many songs you think were good, Miles?
1.5.
She's saying the same. All right, I'm moving on. We edited the video before these motherfuckers keep triggering me. So, all right, that's it. We got it. 2BRX reaction. We'll move on. Y'all have a good one. Take care. Peace.